In the context of what does the future of research hold, do you want to talk a little bit about agentic workflows or analyst alpha, or however you think about some of these things?
This is a great topic. Also, I'm a big fan, by the way, of what AlphaSense does. I've been using their platform, at least on the buy side. I think our take is we've run about 100 pilots with 100 different funds. I'll speak more on the public funds or funds that invest in like public markets. I can tell you that where we are in the journey of search being applicable in the hedge fund space, everyone has tried a POC with 20,000 documents. But then they look at their internal archives, and these are hundreds of thousands or millions of documents, and most of these internal POCs are failing. What they really want to do is you can bucket it into a few things. And I'll start with keyword search is a few keywords. A large language model prompt is like 15 keywords. And then it's like, oh, but I want you to answer like this. Just that itself is like, how do you take a interpretation of somebody, what they are trying to say that, hey, I want you to look here, but I want all these other clauses associated with it. And our thesis is that like this is where agentic workflows are going to shine, where you can take a person's query, you can decompose it into how an analyst would actually search. You would run hundreds of searches on behalf of the analyst. That's what agents are really good for, right? Read a lot, and large language models are the best compressors of information we've seen. So it can take and succinctly tell you, okay, in order to ask you a question, here's 15 other questions I had to ask. I read everything, I summarized it, and then I gave you a table back with inline citation, very important in the finance space, but then it gives you an answer back. That workflow did not exist even 7 months ago, or it existed in a POC inside your tiny cluster, but that itself, to be able to do that over 20 years of data, and you can say, okay, and another example is, how do I study what happened at a certain period in time? What were the companies that were exposed to it? How did it actually play out? Now there's a new hurricane that happens. Is it still the same insurance companies that are going to get hit? Is it somebody else that's going to get hit? We get a lot of event-based studies that want an agent to go back in time, read what happened in a prior kind of event, and then come and summarize for you. Here's what we found. What do you want to do about this new event that occurred right now? I can continue down that path, but you can see that agents with good search is an entirely new capability that didn't actually exist before.